Hey everyone! About a month ago, I posted the video announcing the LEGO Mech Design contest. I promised it would be nothing flashy, no prizes would be handed out or anything, but despite that, you all went and built a bunch of awesome mechs. I honestly wasn't expecting the amount of entries that was sent in, and I'd like to thank you all for your continuous support. So without further ado, here are the top 3 winners. As a side note, these are in no particular order, no first place, second, or third place, more like just the top 3. First up, the mech by Alex Wong. Although being loosely based on the example mech, especially in the torso area, he decided to put his own spin on it, and he made his own frame modules. He designed a set of really intricate armor, although being mostly the color black, has a lot of really nice details. Especially the legs, they're pretty aesthetically pleasing, with the circular bits, the thrusters, the vents on the back, the truck stack details that protrude from the back, the chest, the head, and it's all aesthetically consistent with one another, which is always a plus. And let's not forget the plethora of weapons and accessories he made with it. Guns, swords, all armor pieces, you name it. All types of designs and sizes, and despite the mech itself having somewhat awkward proportions, it is a really amazing and solid mech overall, and well deserved of one of the winning positions. Up next is the mech by T Swain. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but T Swain went ahead and built a Hero Factory mech. And to be honest, when people were asking me to build Hero Factory mechs, I was a bit wary, considering I'm mostly used to, and I prefer to use, normal LEGO system pieces to build mechs, mostly due to the control I have with the armor and the frame bits. But T Swain went ahead and pulled it off spectacularly. Out of the entries I received, his has some of the best proportions, both with armor and without. There's a lot of attention paid to the hands. It's not just stock Hero Factory pieces. He had a lot of Technic pieces, a lot of details. The armor paneling in general is pretty solid. I especially like how he well defined the focal point, with it being the cockpit, like the lime green bits above the cockpit, and the armor especially on the back. And other than the somewhat generic weapons, it is one of my favorites and well deserving of one of the winning positions. Last, but definitely not least, is the mech by Jolio P. If at first sight it looks a bit simplistic, I'd say it's the one, in my opinion, that best fits the source material. Meaning it's the one that most looks like, or at least gives me the feeling of looking like, an Eastern or Gundam style mech. The solid proportions, especially the exaggeratedly long legs, which is pretty characteristic of Gundam and the type of Eastern type mechs, including the accessories, the guns, the jetpack boosters, and he even went ahead and made 2 types of variations. One with his large wing bits, and one which is probably my favorite, this fan type boosters with various wings. Really helps tie it together, and it makes it look consistent with itself, and looks really, really nice overall. It might not be the biggest or the flashiest or the most complex design, but it transmits the idea really well. The silhouette just really speaks to that type of Eastern over-the-top exaggerated look, and that's what I really like about it. So it's definitely one of my favorites and deserves one of the winning spots. So those are the top 3 picks. I'll have you all know that it wasn't easy picking individual winners. They were all really great. They were all amazing, and I know all the effort it takes for you to build a mech, photograph or video it, and upload it. And I'd like to thank you all for your effort, and without further ado, the rest of the entries will be shown up next. Thanks for watching.